Hey there, gang. So during one of my streams, I was requested to play a spooky stealth clown build that I haven't tried before. This build uses both Unforeseen and Dark Devotion in order to create some quite funny situations where survivors don't really know what's going on. First things first, let's look at what Unforeseen does. Unforeseen moves your terror radius to a generator after you kick it. And then as you leave the generator, wherever else that you go, you're undetectable. Being undetectable means you don't have a terror radius. It means that survivors can't see you with R reading effects. And this effectively lets you jump scare survivors. You can close a lot of distance before they pre-run. And, like I said, it's pretty funny. You're going to be catching survivors off where they least expect you. And even though you can't see their reaction, imagining what is going through their minds when they realize that you're coming up on them while undetectable. It's pretty great. This build was fun, even though we weren't just going super crazy with Starstruck. Now, Starstruck did get us a couple downs. I'm not going to early spoil it, but what we have here with Starstruck and Infectious Fright, this allows us, when we move our terror radius from both Unforeseen, which puts it on to a generator, and Dark Devotion, which would put our terror radius onto the Obsession. Survivors, if they don't know that Dark Devotion or Unforeseen is in play, they're going to just randomly start screaming. They're going to randomly get exposed. And this can mean that survivors either run into you, they get off of generators out of fear. And, like I said, even if you're not 4King at 5 gens with this build, it's pretty fun. You can imagine just more the experience, and it's one of those builds that I think could be enjoyed for that reason. I think you would excel running this build on just about any indoor map for the most part. Probably not so much Hawkins or Leary's, because Hawkins and Leary's are horizontally very big. I would say Midwich and RPD would be better, even though RPD does have all of those troublesome pallets. When it comes to add-ons, maybe you could run something like Cigar Box or Garish Makeup Kit. I prefer these two. That's what we took. Now, you could take Cheap Gin instead of Garish Makeup Kit. That is also a good choice. It just boils down to, do you want to move faster with that R reading, or do you want it to last for longer so that, the invigoration, so you can get that benefit? That's really all that it is. But, this match was very fun, and I think y'all are going to find it very hilarious. 3 Crows. Oh, look, we got Midwich. And, I've always said personally, it's one thing if the game randomly sends you to these maps, because, the maps suck, but it's I can just say this. Every time I get sent to, let's say, Haddonfield, I get sent to, oh, beautiful. We're gonna reload right here, actually. Pretend like we don't see. Oh, wow, this man's actually goated gamer. You go around, my guy. It's actually pretty good. No, something... I'm not chasing him because I'm trying to... Beautiful. Ironically, not a bad call. We don't have the bottles left. These survivors are playing very well in chase. My bottles in cancel. You're gonna have to pre-drop. About to say, if that doesn't hit, we're gonna be looking at some sussy-wussy stuff right there. That has to connect. Yeah. Wait, why am I not picking up? Why am I not? I don't even... Dude, I thought I was playing the slug build. What am I fucking doing? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back. We're still good here. We're still good here. I don't... Starstruck play, Starstruck play. Reload off this, and then yellow off that. Rolling combo? I don't think that was a rolling combo. But that is me being a goober right there and kind of wasting time, admittedly. Just a bit. Without meaning to, I'm sorry. I don't think anyone's below me. Let's see, you're not gonna actually, like, run all the way forward, are you? He's got good pathing. Pick up and hook. I don't know why I'm about to start slugging again. Like, what am I thinking? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of build do we think we gotta hook eventually? I want to kick this to apply my perk. Oh, it's still regressing down. Rotate, maybe? This gen right here. I like how they fake the vault like I'm gonna... You know what I think part of it is, gang, too? I'm not gonna lie. Like, some matches the speed has felt sussy, but this cheap gen is way better than I thought. When I play matches without cheap gen, that 3% like feels so night and day. Now what is it, 33% technically, right? It's like 33% of an increase. That's how you do that, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go pick up here. Pick this to apply my perk. I think they're gonna get the heal off in time. No! Who put that lamp there? This poor Nicolas Cage. No MMR exactly, puts you against good people. Oh yeah. Oh wait, what? Oh, y'all are talking about something completely different. Okay, I see what you mean. This fucking game, dude. Hey, this build's pretty fun. Who suggested this? Whose build is this? Whose build is this? This is pretty good. It's actually going pretty good. Pretty interesting stuff. Lots of... Oh, man. Just like the simulations, gang. Just like the simulations. How is everybody not dead? Remember, we're undetectable. Hey, Frog, how are you doing? I'm cool with that. Let's see. We're gonna definitely look to rotate upstairs. She is injured, isn't she? She's gonna be chaining. If not, maybe we catch her here. I'm about to say, what? Mommy, why are you in the bathroom? Why are you in the bathroom? My man's in the bathroom! Oh, never mind. That's not the wrong side. Feeling spicy. Might actually try playing some killer tonight. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. You should do that. Y'all know this Dwight just sees me coming up to it with no terror and is probably like, what the fuck? Five, two, this would be a down. No! Dude, what the fuck? Hey, KO, can y'all chill? I'm just getting pre-ran. This is part of the problem with Midwich, FYI, is you can get pre-ran pretty hard like this, but maybe we rotate. Right? I can't keep up with this. Let's see. Please give me a fucking bloom that I can work with. This is amazing. I don't have a red stain. Good stuff. By the way, oh, right, we didn't have Dark Devotion. I was about to say, I don't think Infection's gonna do anything, but right, it would if we had Dark Devotion applied. Right. Oh, also our Gen would apply it too, wouldn't it? Yeah, I was trying to see if I could do Starstruck shenanigans with it. They failed that. It's a minus 10%. I'm gonna lose Starstruck in about 10 seconds. No, they're going to that fucking Gen. What am I thinking, dude? Fuck. They're just gonna fucking two-man the damn Gen. No? I can't do anything about this, by the way. The pre-run is unreal. The pre-run is too strong right now. With the Gen split, I'm just getting pre-ran at every fucking corner. Everybody's on Death Hook at least. You'll see that. Everybody's on Death Hook. Michaela, what are you doing over there? Hey, Michaela! Michaela, what are you doing? A gen down there's actually getting worked on, I think. Oh, Starstruck's not going to be working right now if because they're not in my terror radius, I think. I can't play this. Actually, yeah, I can, because he's... There we go. I was about to say, if he plays as patient, I can't play it, but he gave me the hit when I needed it, so that's actually very good. That's very, very good. You didn't think I'd think you would do that, would you, huh? Oh. I'm not gonna 4-man slug, but I wanted to make sure that gen didn't pop. Full hook now. I'm not gonna 4-man. Close fucking game. Holy shit. They played really damn well. Very close game. He's not dead, I just realized. Never mind. No, he is. It's Michaela. Okay, okay. Inspired to, I always get inspired to try stuff when I watch all your cool killer mains. Aw, that's so sweet. Aw, shucks. Enjoying Clown, used to not like playing him. Yeah, you know, and that's what I've always said. A lot of people were like, well, what about Clown's map mobility? And that's, I was like, no, 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 no. Clown doesn't need map mobility. Let's not give the devs... See, here's a big thing about giving Clown map mobility. This is something I haven't entirely talked about, but here's an objective thing about it. You give Clown map mobility, they have a reason to nerf his chase. Right? Don't we all play Clown for his chase? You give Clown map mobility, the devs may look at his kit and say the most appropriate way now to balance him is nerfing some of his chase. Oh, no, no, no. Now Clown's a completely different killer. Completely different killer. You know what I mean? So the build as a whole ended up working out a lot better than I initially thought it would. I'm very glad we got sent to Midwich instead of Leary's because, as I was saying earlier, Midwich is better for us due to the vertical size. Being able to drop from the top floor to the bottom floor when I have a generator on the bottom floor that was kicked with Unforeseen means that I can maintain that undetectable and I can drop down on somebody who doesn't see me coming, whether or not it's the same generator that was kicked with Unforeseen. It could be a different one that thus gives survivors the impression I'm not nearby due to my lack of terror radius. Similarly, with Dark Devotion, there were multiple times where I hit the Nick and I broke Chase, and because he had my terror radius, I, of course, snuck up on more survivors and I was able to put pressure onto them. Now, when it came to Starstruck and Infectious Fright, this is where things were pretty funny. Because I was moving my terror radius both to generators and toward the Obsession, the Nicolas Cage, this meant that every time I did down a survivor, people that were not nearby would scream. When I picked them up, those same survivors would also then become exposed. And since I don't have a terror radius, since they do hear a terror radius, which is applying these effects, they probably assume that I am nearby, which in turn actually did have situations where survivors were pushed into us. We had exposed survivors that were not near us, when we downed somebody else and picked them up that did scream as well from infectious fright. They're panicking, thinking I'm about to come to them, only to run right into my arms. So it was pretty great. And, you know, this could have still potentially worked on, again, a horizontal map like Leary's or even Hawkins. It's just going to be harder when survivors can see the aura of the down survivor, if there is any type of comm initiative, and also if the fact that those maps excel for pre-running if they have line of sight due to those hallways. So admittedly, you know, again, glad we got Midwich. If it wasn't Midwich, RPD unironically probably could have worked. But, you know, when you look at the builds that these survivors had, we were able to kind of get around that because of our stealth pressure. It came pretty close into the end due to, you know, the survivors having pretty strong pre-run, but we were thankfully able to pull it in. So feel free to try this build out. I thought it was very, very fun. Hope y'all really enjoyed this match. I've got more coming up in the future pretty soon. I will have my new updated add-on tier list. I know it's been put off. I'm sorry. I've got a bunch of projects in front of me, a bunch of things going on behind the scenes. I've got more content in general lined up for both the YouTube clown content for the Twitch stream. So if you're interested in learning how to play clown better, I definitely encourage you to check out my clown guide. That'll have a link in the description. And as I was saying earlier with respect to Twitch, I stream live there during the weekdays. So if you want to see matches like this personally and interact and ask questions, I'll have a link to my stream in the description as well. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time. Later, gang.